Consider One Another is a podcast focused on each other. Thank you for tuning in to this podcast that is all about stirring love and good works in one another.
Oh, amazing.
Did I do it?
You did it. Okay. Rylee is now a podcast host. I was just explaining to Rylee, we're in the middle of seasons here between 2 and 3. We just recorded a really encouraging episode, but Rylee has agreed to give me 5 more minutes of her time. We're just going to talk about a verse and maybe the flowers that are here, and then that'll be it. So Rylee, what verse do you have? And read it for us, please.
Okay, this is Zephaniah 3:9. It's towards the end of the small minor prophet. For then I will give to the peoples purified lips, that all of them may call on the name of the Lord, or Yahweh, to serve him shoulder to shoulder.
Me and Dan were just talking about the minor prophets. I'm actually just about to hit the road to go down to Market Street to preach in their summer series down in Salem, Oregon. It's a series on the 12, the minor prophets. And I think Dan's got Haggai, actually, which is the book right after Zephaniah. He was explaining this kind of funny joke to me. He says, if you get to heaven and you see Zephaniah, and he says, what'd you think of my book?
Oh no, what are you going to say?
What are you going to say? Well, thanks to Rylee here, you've got something to say. So Rylee, Zephaniah comes up to you, and he says, hey, Rylee, what'd you think of my book? You're going to bring up this verse?
Yes.
What are you going to say?
I think this is, it's towards the end where it goes from all the judgment to, okay, but there's a silver lining. Because the rest, like the beginning is a lot of judgment on all the nations around Israel, and then Israel itself. I think Zephaniah is around the time of King Josiah in Judah. Fact check me on that.
Yes.
But now there's been like a fire, and Israel's getting, judged, and all the day of the Lord is coming. But then God has a purpose for all of this. He's trying to purify, the lips of his people. I was thinking about Isaiah, where he had the coal that purified his lips. That's the image that made me think of. But my favorite part is the end of the verse. In NASB version, it says to serve him shoulder to shoulder. And I think that's a lot of what we do. In worship, we're sitting next to each other in the pews. And it's just an awesome picture of like what we're doing with each other.
Shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, when you got a full pew of Turners and friends, it's really shoulder to shoulder. We were looking at the original language because it sounds different in different translations for some reason. I don't know. So we looked at the original language, and it's exactly that, like serving shoulder to shoulder. It's such a beautiful vision. It makes me think of 1 Corinthians 3 talks about how we are co-workers with God. Oh, that's so cool. Like, we're co-workers with God. I'm sowing, he's giving the increase. Co-workers. But then to think of it kind of in a familial way, shoulder to shoulder.
That's an image that is pretty familiar to us. Like, we know what it's like to work with people, be co-workers with people.
Yes. So that's who we are with God, shoulder to shoulder. I was thinking of Isaiah as well. I was actually thinking of Isaiah 56. It's just a common theme in the prophets. The silver lining, as you put it, is judgment, judgment, judgment. But there's going to be this time where all the nations come. Like, you're doing it wrong right now, but like God is going to make things right. The whole world is going to come and hear the word of the Lord or speak the word of the Lord. And that's beautiful to me. The fact check has Rylee exactly correct. Scholars date Zephaniah's ministry between 635 and 625 BC. Again, this is around the same time as the prophet Jeremiah. He's primarily prophesying to the southern kingdom of Judah before King Josiah instituted his major religious reforms. Okay, there's the quick overview. So you were exactly right.
Yay.
So when Zephaniah comes up to Rylee in heaven, she's going to have a good answer. Hopefully you do too. I'd really encourage you, go read the minor prophets. There's 12 of them. They're so cool. It's so cool. They call them the 12. It won't take you long. We could have just read Zephaniah on the podcast here. That could have been fun too.
Yeah.
It would have taken 5 minutes or less, probably.
Zephaniah audiobook.
Zephaniah, yeah, with Rylee Turner. Yeah. Go read them. It won't take you long. If you've got 5 minutes, you could probably read most of those prophets. Just 5 minutes at a time. A couple of them might take you more like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
None of them are that long.
You might get lost a little bit in some of their poetic language, but it just takes a little bit of thinking.
But you'll get the point.
You'll get the picture.
You'll get the picture. Okay, I was trying to think of like a smooth transition into the flowers that are here on the conference table. I don't have one. Rylee, tell us why there are flowers sitting right here.
Well, There's this beautiful lupin field. It's just an empty lot in Paulsbo, and of course they're pretty and they're almost going to seed. So I went and picked some this morning because there are a lot of people who could enjoy some flowers, and I enjoy flowers. And then there's also daisies, so just love the spring. It's nice to have the wildflowers.
Yes, the wildflowers are out. Spring, I mean, summer really is here now.
Yeah.
But it's here, and it's exciting. So thank you for bringing the joy of the flowers in here. She's let me take some to my wife. Yay. But also, thank you for bringing your joy and this verse. How encouraging. Rylee, thank you so much.
Thank you.